Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Mandy.
I wonder what we're talking about today. Any clues?
No clue. Let's.
Jingle jangle, rustling of leaves.
Could it
No.
be?
It could.
It could.
The suit of coins or pentacles.
How
Sharon,
pretty.
I'm going to let you explain about why it sometimes is pentacles and why it sometimes is coins, because I think you'll nail that better than me.
Oh,
I mean, it is the same thing, coins, pentacles, and then in some novelty decks, they'll call it something completely different. I just got the fairy deck out, and I think the acorns are the equivalent of coins. So but in the traditional deck, it's coins or pentacles.
well, coins goes back to the playing deck, back when tarot first came about even before Pamela and Waite um published the Rider-Waite tarot. The original Marseille and decks before that had coins on them for
Right.
Earth. And it had been that way for hundreds of years. But when Waite came out with the Rider-Waite deck, he didn't like the idea of it just being coins. He wanted something more magnificent. So he made it pentacles.
So it
So
was coins. It was coins before it became the Rider-Waite deck.
yes, in the playing deck, it had always been
Right.
coins. And
Yeah.
even in the divination decks with Atea and Atea's people that came after him, it was coins all the way up until the Rider-Waite deck. And Waite is the one who changed it to pentacles. And what a pentacle is it's Leonardo da Vinci made a picture. He drew a picture of a man, and he had his hands out and his legs spread wide. And
I know. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, so it was actually the 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 star is the points of the man, his hands, his feet, and his head.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's got serious metaphysical background to it. So Waite kind of interjected that into the tarot, but it works. And it works as pentacles or as coins. So
So it is the same thing.
it is. It
Yeah. And
is
I suppose it depends how you see it as well, which we will get to. But
absolutely.
yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, and the suit of pentacles or coins is actually um it is physical, but it's also things of value. And things of
Yes.
value aren't just money and coins, but
No,
it's like,
exactly. I mean, I've come across a lot of readers who, the minute one of these cards is turned over, they immediately go with money. And it's like, I'm not saying it is never money. Of course it can be
it
money.
is,
But,
absolutely.
value, like you say, is not necessarily about money at all.
It could be time.
Yeah.
Time is value. It's the one thing you
Yeah.
can never get back. It could
Yeah.
be land. There are some of the pentacle cards that really show that value of land and the hard work that goes into the land. Farming, big time
Yeah.
in farming. It could be food, it could be belongings, it could be quite a few
It
things.
is things. Often it's things that you can, it can often be things, material things that you, not always though, but things you can quantify. Abundance, you can evaluate it.
Yeah,
It is associated with the element of earth.
it is. And earth is usually also about common sense You know, logic,
Practical.
oh yeah, practical things, and it's also physical things in the sense of sensuality or even sexuality.
Yes.
So the
Yeah.
suit of Pentacles covers a great deal and not just money.
No.
Look, it
I
is
mean,
just
I like the word investment, and I like it a lot more since I learnt the tarot. My understanding of the word investment stretches way beyond money, you know, on high finance or anything like that. Like it's the investment of time, of energy. It's kind of what is kind of worth it, and whether you are worth it. And also, what I really love as well about the earth and the investment and values is it makes you realize that something may be of high value to you but of no value to somebody else, and it doesn't it's a personal thing, you know.
yeah.
It's a matter of like taste, or just, you know, what your thing is. It's not that the thing itself, it isn't great, but but you just don't have that personal appreciation of it, and or somebody might not have that appreciation of you that you deserve. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them or you. It's just that connection isn't there. It's as simple as that. So
Yeah.
the word investment is, to me, a really important word. It's like, what is worth your investment, and are you getting that investment back? All that
The
balancy sort of stuff, you know. I love
right.
the coins. I find the suit of coins very easy to read now that I understand those words: values, worth, investment, quantifying things, and also it feels quite, the word grounded means something to me as well now, that much more than it ever used to, you know.
Yes.
It's real. You can feel it, taste it, touch it. And if you nurture it, it will develop and grow. You know, it has, some of these things have long term. Some of these things are about the longer term. It's
Patience.
yes.
I was thinking that the Suit of Pentacles represents patience and waiting sometimes, whereas Wands would be more about doing and going and impatience. There's much more patience to the
Oh
Pentacles.
God, yes, yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's almost at the other end of the spectrum, isn't it, from the wands, in
Oh
a,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I like the suit of coins. I really do. I like reading with them. I don't struggle with them at all. I get a lot out of it.
I I often well, in the area I'm in, I live in a very rural, I can't even say that word.
Rural.
Rural area. And when I worked in the produce department at the grocery store, I worked with a lot of farmers. So there's often many readings I've had where the pentacles actually came up as the farming community or how the crops would go. And of the you think the pentacles look so easy in so many instances, but farming life is hideous. I could never be a farmer because these people put everything they have from sun up to sundown,
Right.
and investments and everything into those crops, and one freeze frost, one horrible storm, and they've got nothing for the next
Wow.
year or 2.
Yeah.
And nature is brutal,
Yeah.
brutal. And
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think that the coins also represent nature.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I do often see it in an agricultural way, but that's because of where I am and who I read for
Yeah.
locally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting because it is a very broad amount of things that the coins would cover. I mean, it literally could be high finance in the city, like banking, all of that sort of thing. And like you said, it can come down to, did the chickens lay the eggs this morning? You know, it's absolutely kind of one extreme to the other, isn't it? It really, really is.
Yes, it is. Or am I spending my time in a worthy way?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it is very broad, and it does absolutely. I mean, I've had readings where there's so many coins, and it's a financial question, and you can't go, oh no, I can't go with the obvious. Sometimes obvious is the right answer.
Yeah.
I, but don't always go for the money.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, just really be mindful what was the question that it was answering. And if it was relating to money, if you're asking a question like, you know, how will I do financially? You want to hope that the King of Coins comes up upright, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then, yes, then it's absolutely about money. So it's not about money, but it's about a lot of other things as well. I mean, how would you go with kind of the coins if you were talking about relationships?
Is this building into something that you will treasure? You know, we value those relationships. It could also show whether both parties or however many parties are involved, be it a business relationship or
Yeah,
a romantic relationship, whether the people are appreciating what's being offered, you know,
exactly.
actually
Yeah,
taking it into consideration, valuing. I I been in a situation where I was not valued at all for the
yeah,
time that I poured into the company I was with, and that sucks. It would be good to have a reading, you know, to say this is what else you can do where people will value you.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, no, I just think it it's also, I would say, quite a slow and long term kind of suit. So, you know,
Yes.
if it does come up in a relationship, it could be saying this is going to be a sort of a slow starter, or this is for the long term, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. You know, this is not a kind of wham bam, thank you, ma'am, kind of, you know, type of, it doesn't have that sort of feeling to it. It
Wait, wait,
depends.
wait. I gotta tell you my wham bam thank you how I say it, okay? It's get in, get on, get down, get off, get up, get dressed, get out.
So
Sorry, I
that,
just had to.
so that both of those versions will never be uttered when the coins come up in a reading,
Unless they're in reverse.
unless they're reversed. Yeah, yeah. No, it's no. I just think you can just get loads and loads out of the coins. And
Absolutely.
let's face it, a lot of problems in life are because people lack confidence, don't feel valued, undervalue themselves, you know, all of that sort of thing. I mean, it's quite fundamental.
Yeah. Yeah. This suit is incredibly well, all the suits are important,
Yeah,
but I think this is one of the most misunderstood suits because especially beginners just glom right onto that, oh, it's about money.
no.
So,
And I also think that the coins, especially something like the Ace of Coins, but which we will get to. But to me, the coins are, and I am being generic, but they are the root chakra. It's the kind of, it's something taking root, it's being grounded. It's kind of like if you've got solid roots and solid foundations, then you've got something to build from. So I kind of like just having that in the back of your mind as well. The element of earth, the root chakra, keep it real, keep it
yeah.
long term. That all of those things are, I know we don't like to use keywords, and sometimes one of these coins cards will have nothing to do with any of that, you know, depending on what comes out of the reading, but you'll probably be along the right sort of track to read the coins cards if you've got that feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good missing word. It's like, if anyone ever tied my hands together, I'd never be able to speak. Yeah. So there's a lot going on in the Suit of Pentacles.
Definitely. So I hope that little introduction was a kind of like useful as a generic Queensy sort of thing. And we will be back in a moment to talk about the Ace of Coins.
Bye.
Bye for now.